Hey, what's going on? Welcome into I Should Be Ashamed with Sam Schmidt. Coming to you on a Tuesday, April 25th, 2023. What you up to today? What's going on? Anything crazy? Anything interesting? Anything worth talking about? No? Well, then I guess it's just up to me. Tell you guys what, I'm doing all right. It's a Monday. I'm hanging out today. First podcast being done. Excuse me. First podcast being done in the new place. That's very exciting, as you can imagine. It's exciting just to be podcasting from bed again. This is how I feel like it's supposed to be done. I feel like when powers that be, Mr. Adam Carolla and Mr. Fucking Rogies and Mr. fucking Mark Maron, well, when all the people who started podcasting all sat down together and came up with this idea, I'm sure the concept was going to be, hey, let's do this from bed, man. So that's how I'm doing it. Doing it from bed, man. I'm chilling. Fresh out of class feeling like I'm on my own and I could probably own the building. All right. That was dumb. Anyhow, what have you guys been up to this weekend? I got to tell you, I didn't do a ton this weekend. The goof's out of town. And the goof's out of town. Your boy don't do shit on the weekends. That's my time to just chill and do literally no things. Sorry, I'm watching. I've got TV on in the background. Some NBA today on. There's a commercial break, right? And it's a prescription drug commercial. This country and New Zealand are like the only countries in the world where you can do that, I think. I think there are like only two countries in the world where you can advertise pharmaceutical medications, and I think it's here in New Zealand. I could probably look that one up, but I don't feel like singing the song right now, so I'm not gonna. We'll look stuff up later, I'm sure. But anyways, it's this commercial, right? And you've got this dude who's like playing on this adult soccer league and just makes the most routine save, just like he's playing goalie, and it's like the ball's just kicked so lazily and right into his chest, and he just bear hugs the ball, and like him and his team celebrate as if it's like a buzzer beater in Game 7, dude. Like, dude, you made if you can't make that save, you shouldn't be playing goalie. Why in the world are you celebrating that? Good Lord. It's not like it was a penalty kick in the World Cup. Jesus Christ. It was your fucking old folks league. Anyways, I'm sorry. That was distracting. They say TV during this podcast might be a distracting thing to do. I tend to agree with them. But you know what? I enjoy it too much to quit. I do. What I do this weekend, though, recorded a podcast late Friday night, as you well know. And then Saturday was a whole bunch of absolutely nothing. I'll tell you what, the internet got put in on Saturday, which oh my God, so good. So good, so exciting. Made me so happy. Because I can do podcasts from here now, but I can also watch TV and play video games and dumb stuff like that. I love dumb stuff like that. I'm a big fan of dumb stuff like that. But yeah, did then get the internet in on Saturday and then did not get out of bed, as is the way to do things. And then on Sunday, yesterday, oof, yesterday was long. Yesterday was long. Yesterday. So got up early, got on the old bus. Shout out the bus. Took the bus to the train. After which, I got off the train and walked over to fucking PA's place. Shout out Jorge and PX, dude. Fish did another episode of Your Worst Neighbor. A little some podcasting. Produced that. Watched the Warrior Sacramento game. We went and got fucking stale before. way over to the sliding out of town, get back to Morgan Hill, just chilling. Nice chill, like hour and a half fucking bus ride back. Oh, brutal. Oh. Yeah, it's fun though. Now, what are you guys up to? I tell you, I have been a less than interesting human being of late. I really have been, I know. I know you might not believe that. I'm fully aware how difficult to believe that really just might be. But believe it, champ. It is absolutely the case. It will be the case. Oh, also, by the way, you guys, I just checked this. You remember how last week on the podcast I was talking about the dude from the Baltimore Ravens? Email me back this morning. Shout the fuck out. Shout out the Baltimore Ravens, dude. Baltimore Ravens. If if I end up working with the Baltimore Ravens rule. There is no cooler team. I might be a Ravens fan at that point. Nah, I won't be. I love Seahawks too much, but that would be awesome, wouldn't it? To be a massive, just to be a massive Ravens fan for a while. I mean, hey man, if they bring Lamar back, they got OBJ. Go pick yourself a weapon. We could have some fun out here. Have some fun out here. I don't know, man. I'm just chilling, being a menace to society. Society. I don't think you're a menace to society if that's how you talk. You know what I mean? I'm a menace to society. Cause tonight, then that'd be wild, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it be? Wouldn't it be wild? Right. Anyhow, let's check this out. Sorry, I'm being dumb. Scrolling through emails. I should not be scrolling through emails right now. I'm watching people talk about the NBA and talking to you folks. I'm switching over to this just in. NBA today wasn't doing it for me. Although I'll probably switch it back later today if we end up talking about the NBA playoffs at all. I'm probably gonna be like, well, Sam, don't you have topics to get into on this episode? Not fucking really, dude. I know that might sound crazy, but like not fucking really. Oh, here's one thing I will get into really quick though, just because it was on my email, because I have been a dork and voted for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame before because I'm a dumbass. And so they're like, last chance to make your nominations for this year's nominees. All right, so here are the nominees. All right, let's go into the nominees for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame 2023. Kate Bush, the Sea Outlet, Iron Maiden, Joy Division slash New Order, Cindy Lauper, George Michael, Willie Nelson, Rage Against the Machine, Soundgarden, Spinners, Tribe Called Quest, The White Stripes, Warren Zevon. Warren Zevon. Sorry, I've tripped over that last one. So I think the way it works is like they nominate five of the, how many are there? One, two, three, four, five, six, 14. Like five of the 14 get nominated. All right. Uh, four easy. Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. But this three are super easy. It's the Machine, Soundgarden, super easy. All of those deserved in. I mean, come on. Those three are easy. Picking two more is tough. Though. No idea how long that happened for. So shoot. All right. Well, here's what we're gonna do. We are gonna keep going. and whatever needs to cut around, cut around. Okay, so submitting my this is the part of the podcast where Sam's gonna submit his introductions to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. So Rage Against the Machine gets a vote. Soundgarden gets a vote. Iron Maiden gets a vote. Tribe Called Quest gets a vote. Fuck. So Missy Elliott, George Michael, Joy Division, New Order, White Stripes, Spinners, Cyndi Lauper, Kate Bush, Warren Zevon, Willie Nelson, Sheryl Crow. Do I have to go Willie Nelson? I have to go Willie. It's Willie Nelson, dude. My vote's submitted. Count my vote. See, that's tough, dude. Only having to pick five out of that group. It's such a strong group. But I do feel confident with my selections. Three like for sure rock bands, and then like two not necessarily rockers. But you don't always Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is not necessarily like pure rock bands, you know. It's not. I don't know. I feel all right about those selections. I wish I felt more confident. I wish I felt more confident with most things, though. I wish I felt more confident that more of this podcast had been recorded, but who knows anymore? Because I'm a dumb dumb. Because I am a class A dum dum. I'm glad the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame takes my opinion into account. You know what I mean? I'm glad. I'm glad some dummy like me has the power to decide something as important as that. That's what shows you what's wrong with everything, right? I saw a quote. I would love to be able to attribute to it's actually too. I really would love to, but instead, instead, what I'm gonna do? Why do I keep talking in that voice down there? It's because I keep bending my neck weird. 'Cause I'm sitting on a bed. I gotta stop doing that. It's probably not good for my. Probably not good for me. Probably isn't. Probably isn't. But anyways, there was a quote. Love to be able to attribute it to. It belongs to, but for the life of me, I can't remember. And this quote was basically talking about the flaw with democracy, which trust me, if given the opportunity, I'm taking democracy. But nothing's perfect. At this point, it was great. He basically went, a democracy is a government of the people, for the people, by the people. But the problem is the people are really fucking stupid. He didn't say really fucking stupid. He said another word, but we're still early enough in this podcast that I'm not trying to say that right this moment. But it's kind of a fire quote because you do realize it's like, yeah, most people probably don't know what's best for them. Really. Granted, they should be allowed to make the decision as such, but objectively, they probably don't know what's best for them. Do you say you do, Sam? No, I don't. I don't think I do at all. But also, I can admit that. I can admit that I don't know what's best for everybody, despite the fact that they don't know what's best for them either. Because if they don't know what's best for them, what are the chances I do? You know what I mean? That'd be a pretty wild implication to make. Maybe that's just me, though. Who knows? Maybe I'm the only one that thinks that's a wild ass implication. I'm just saying. Okay, so I'm what switched over to the NFL Network and they're doing the thing where like they sit down with the great quarterbacks, right? Where they sit down with like the top ranked quarterbacks, like the top few quarterbacks at least, and they're like, "Yo, all right, here's a play, draw it out or whatever." And like they talk about like the stuff they did in college and like all that kind of business. And I'm just gonna say this show was better when it was Gruden, dude. I don't know who this new guy is, but he's not John Gruden. John Gruden used to just like spider white banana. And look, I know he was a wild dude. I'm fully aware he was a wild motherfucker. But don't mean he's not still sick. Nah, he's not. He fucked up. But also, such a shame. You know, I must say, I should come to this podcast with more subjects because right now I am floundering. Floundering. That's okay. I tell you guys, I need to go explore the food around here more. I need to go find some good spots to go get food at in Morgan Hill. I'm sure there are spots, but I got to go like explore. It'd be cool. Well, I specifically think it'd be cool to like, I don't know, find something good. I hate fucking always getting stuff from like the same three fucking restaurants. It's boring. Give me like, I want to find like some local people who make good shit. I'm tired of always being like, yeah, let's go fucking do Panda Express again. It's like, no, dude, fuck that. Now we got to stop doing that. It's just boring, It's boring. It's boring and probably not super fucking healthy. Dang. What am I? What am I witnessing? I apologize. There's a video that's come up on social media that is crazy. Sorry. Basically, there was a dog that smelled like something hidden underground, and they dug it up, and it was a thing. Anyways, God, I'm bad at podcasting sometimes. I really did. I really did fucking just get so distracted like that. It's probably not the way it should be. Anyways, dude, I think I need to we need to start doing more interesting stuff for this podcast. I don't know what that means, but I need to find a way to make this more interesting. I think I should just like go commit crimes just to have something to talk about on here, right? There's not a lot going on usually, and I think it'd probably be a really good call just to get out there, start committing some crimes, and have some talk about. I don't see the harm in that whatsoever. Someone's like, hey, buddy, why are you committing this crime here? I'll just be like, sorry, guy. Why am I Canadian, like South Park Canadian now? I don't get that. I start talking like a South Park Canadian in that voice. Hey, buddy, what are you trying to do this crime for? Oh, I'm sorry, guy. I'm trying to get some material out of it for my podcast. Jesus Christ, what a dystopian version of needing material. Still though, gotta do what you gotta do. Gotta do what you gotta do. What have you guys been up to today? It's always my fallback when I don't have something I should be saying. It's just, hey, you know, what's going on? How are ya? Ugh. Oh, good Lord. Why come everything trending is dumb? Never anything interesting on here. Maybe it's just my trending is dumb, but it is really dumb. Consistently uninteresting would be a way to put it. I gotta say, for a lot of reasons, I gotta say, but man, I gotta tell you, I need more stuff to talk about on here. I will say, I like how I've been here for like, I've been in this house for like a week now, and I still have done next to no unpacking of my own shit. And like, I've got excuses for it. Don't worry about that. I for sure got excuses. Like the and I've been talking about, like, oh, do we want this dresser in our room or do we want this other one here? And so it's like until we actually get that figured out, I'm gonna be like, there's no point in unpacking anything until I know where it's gonna go. Which I feel is kind of fair, at least a little bit. Maybe not, but I feel like that's a little fair. To be like, hey yo, um, yeah, I gotta figure out where my shit's going first. Maybe I'm insane. Maybe that's not a fair ask. I feel like it's fair enough. I just want to know where my shit's going. I just want to be able to like, because I still have like bags and of like clothes and like boxes of like things. And it's like, why am I gonna care to deal with any of that for figuring out where shit's going? The only thing I hung up are jerseys. Literally the only thing. In my closet hanging up, I've got like 40 football jerseys, and besides that, nada, nothing, nothing of interest. It's kind of a shame. I don't know if it's a shame, but like I just feel like here's the other thing I kind of like about it. I kind of mess with not having unpacked anything yet because to a degree, it feels like it feels cleaner, you know? Like just shit is just so cluttering. Shit is so cluttering. I'm already a cluttered individual mentally. I don't need to make it worse, you know? But I do anyways. I am looking forward to I am looking forward to getting it all done though. It'll be good. It'll be good to get it all unpacked and all figured out and not be like, where the because here's the thing, I have been wearing like the same two, three outfits in different combinations every day for the last week and a half. I have. Like I went and dug up like a shirt or a hoodie now and then, but it's like I need to get it all the heck together. I think I'll feel more organized as an individual if that can get done. Maybe not, but maybe. It might at least feel nice. It might feel nice. Wouldn't that be good, cupcake? Wouldn't it be good to be feeling nice? I think so. Maybe not. There's gonna be a giant joke about it all. Going on. Oh, we're still chilling. This is probably not going to be recorded all in one go. To be fair, in all honesty, I might have to pause this episode, finish up recording later, but hopefully we can get significant amount, a significant enough amount of it done first. That'd be sick. I rock with getting things done when it's at my leisure. That's probably like my favorite way to get stuff done at my leisure. Might sound unfair, but I don't really care. Not my fault if it sounds unfair. It's your problem. Anyways, oh boy, NFL draft is this week. I'm not even gonna lie. I very well might. Well, no, let's put it this way. I very well might record like an early podcast early Thursday. Either and hear me out on this. Is I kind of want opinions. Do we want to go early Thursday or late Thursday record and like get my reaction to the NFL draft first round, or do like a full NFL draft recap show on Monday where I can spend. Let's do it on Monday because then I can spend a good 30 minutes on it at least. Whereas if I do it on Thursday night, I'll still probably spend almost the entire episode talking about two picks as opposed to talking about like 10 picks in like 40 minutes. That'd probably be better. Well, maybe hold on a minute. Maybe I'll do like a full first round recap Thursday night. Nah, no, 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 no. It's gonna be too into it. Who knows? It would be fun though to talk NFL draft on here. I think. Not that anybody cares about it, but no one's listening right now anyway, so it's fine. It doesn't matter. At this point in the episode, no one gives a damn. Nor should they either. So it's like I'm not pressing about it. Not being an asshole about it. It's kind of doing it the way it's done. Doing it the way it's gotta be done. Probably gonna get like another 10 minutes recorded on this before shutting her down for a while. I won't be done for too long. I'll still record it this afternoon. There are other things I would like to get to today. Other things I would like to get to today. But also here's the good thing is that I'm recording this. This doesn't have to be uploaded right now. This can be uploaded later tonight. As long as it's uploaded before Tuesday. Good. We're good. It's all good. But yeah, big t-shirt. Anyways, I've said anyways so many times in this episode. Tucker Carlson, who is leaving Fox News, is facing a lawsuit from his former head of booking, who says she was subject to a hostile and discriminatory work environment. No, what? Really? What? Nah. Shocker. Shocker. Oh, man. Oh, goodness gracious. So, what? Tucker Carlson's leaving Fox? All right. And, good Lord. That is so exceptionally uninteresting. Well, it's probably not. It was probably interesting what happened. I'd probably be interested in finding out more. That would be crazy. That'd be crazy to like, get like the super inside scoop on all that stuff. But honestly, I think what's far more disastrous is that De'Aaron Fox broke his finger, so he's gonna be out for the Kings, which sucks because the Kings really looked good. Now they're gonna lose to the Warriors, which ugh, it's all that shit. Cannot tell you how happy it would make me to see Sacramento beat every other fucking California team in the playoffs and get to a championship just to get their teeth kicked in by a team from the East. I would love that. Which team from the East? I don't know. Maybe like Cleveland's probably going to lose. Probably not Cleveland. Milwaukee, I guess, because they're small market, but still stars. Not as fun. Miami could be fun, but they've won a lot. I don't know. Don't worry about me. I'm just over here being a hater. Being a hater. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm being a hater. It's okay though. I be hating. I be hating. I be hating. That's how I be. I be hating every day, every day. See. Anyways, this really is a time filler of an episode, isn't it? I think I got about 3 or 4 more minutes left before I gotta shut this thing down for a little while. I do appreciate how big they make the phone number you have to call in like Medicare benefit commercials. If you ever watch like some good medical benefit, like some good Medicare benefit commercials, the number at the bottom of the screen takes up like fucking half the screen. It's huge. It's fucking huge, I say. Nah, but it is though. Like it's really big. I'm reading these numbers are as large as the lady's face in this commercial. That's crazy to me. TV commercials are some of the weirdest things ever, dude. It's so it's so crazy looking sometimes, man. These stuff's so wild on occasion. So freaking wild. Carefully readjusting my microphone so that it makes noise again. Goodness gracious. The amount of times I fucked that up is just truly impressive. It really is. I think it is at least. Maybe you don't have to be impressed, but that's fine. Who am I fucking trying to impress? Fuck you. You're not worth impressing. I don't know who you are, but you're not worth impressing. No, I'm lying. You totally are. I fucking love you. Don't leave me. Oh my goodness. I like how they say the final countdown is on. The draft's in like 4 days. I'm sorry. I'm watching NFL Network in the background. I feel like that's keeping me from doing as good a job as I would like to be doing. To put NBA Today on instead and be more distracted by different things. Talk about the NBA playoffs when I come back from the for the last portion of this episode. I don't know how long it'll be, a quarter of the episode, half the episode, third of the episode. We'll see. We'll see. We're almost at the two. Well, I'm not at the 2/3 mark yet. We're not. We're getting there. We're a little over halfway through this thing. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm checking on the phone because the girl's on her way back right now, and so I'm keeping an eye on it. We'll see what's going on. I'm watching her, like tracking her, like come back, and the podcast's gonna pause when she gets back, probably, but then it'll restart again. Mostly just, it's not even gonna be a thing of like I want to hang out. It's just gonna be a thing of like, yo, I can't record while you're making so much fucking noise. I just a little stinker. Aren't I just a little stinker? So I'm keeping track of the old goof on a looking at the old maps to track the goof, and what I'm noticing is that The neighborhood that I live in was not completed when this satellite image was taken. Because I don't believe my backyard is all dirt. This would have you believe such. It's kind of funny. It's kind of interesting how that works. I think at least maybe not. Maybe it's not. I was thinking someone said something the other day that made me laugh. Well, it's not something I read some or watched something like that the other day that made me laugh. And it was this idea that like we misunderstand what like satellite imaging can do. You know what I mean? No, you don't. The the way satellite imaging works is that like you can actually only get you can actually only get it for a short time. Like the thing's flying around Earth. It's only in like its target area for a short period of time, right? So like when we look at like these satellite image things, like from our phones, whatever, they're not live images. The tracking's live because it's like based off where this person is. You can ping that onto the map, but it's not actually showing the move, which makes perfect sense. Damn, dude, this thing was done before like a lot of the houses in this area were even finished. Goodness, it is funny. That is interesting. So much just plain dirt turned into all these freaking houses for all these freaking dorks that are trying to fucking move to these freaking places. Ugh, why do I sound like such a hater always? Because I am one, you guys. Because I am one. Appreciate it about me. Appreciate it about me. Sam, you're insufferable. Why am I still listening to this? I don't know. Turn it the fuck off then, you dork. I love how ESPN's doing this thing. Who's been a bigger factor in this series, Donovan Mitchell or Jalen Brunson? I mean, I don't know. Who's up 3-1? Look, maybe I'm the asshole oversimplifying things a little bit, but good God. Someone's up 3-1 versus someone who's not. One of two things are happening. Either A, their team is significantly better, or B, they've been kind of the deciding factor. Who knows, though? I'm just a silly boy. You can't listen to things I say. Why would you ever do that? Crazy, I know. Oh man, this is funny. I'm watching. It's always a fun game when you watch people try to figure out how to put multiple cars in a driveway. You know what I mean? I'm enjoying watching this. Sitting in the car right now. Two cars in the driveway. One's gonna have to go into the house. Who's gonna pull the car in the house? Who's gonna do the logical thing? Such a logical thing that needs to happen. Who is gonna do it? Hey, there you go. There's your dumb little made up song for the episode. I haven't gone to Google yet, which we will. We will. But for right now, we're not. I'm just looking outside, taking a peek at this. Oh my goodness. At what age should they take people's license? I'm just asking. Just pure curiosity. What age should they be taking people's fucking licenses from them? Because God, what a mess this is. There you go. We're figuring this out together. It's good. This is getting done. There we are. Everyone's figuring out the cars. All right. Well, that's good. Glad that's taken care of. We're going to pause here in just a couple of minutes. Probably like two, realistically. Probably like two, realistically. There's got to be something on TV. No, just NFL now, which is fine. It's either this or cartoons. And honestly, I'm gonna pay more attention to cartoons than this, so that's fine. So that's perfectly fine. It's at commercial now though, so don't worry. Still paying attention to you guys. By the way, how are you guys? What's going on? Talking around with you. I wish I, like, as a human, had more going on in my life that I could talk about. I don't. I don't. Jesus. Here's a story we'll talk about when we get back for the next set portion of this episode. Pennsylvania cops launch manhunt for troubled Jackass star Bam Margera after he assaulted someone before fleeing into woods near his 1.1 million castle. Calling a mansion a castles. I mean, hey, maybe it was. Who knows? That's still wild, though. Hi, my name is Bam Margera, and I'm gonna be punching a dude and then living off the land. Dude, that's crazy. Like, and I know the dude's very troubled. Like, he's got stuff going on for sure. But on also, like, it's kind of funny. At least a little bit objectively funny. To assault somebody and then escape into, quote, the woods. He's on foot in the woods. Oh man, that's craziness. Oh, the gifts here. Gifts here, I can tell. Tell the gifts here by the loud noise. But we'll pause this and come right back. All right, and we're back. I'm not it's a few minutes, but it was, and that's okay. It shouldn't be for you. That's what good production is. All right. All right. We're back. I'm here. Probably didn't seem that long for you, which it shouldn't. That's the point. It shouldn't last that long for you. That's what producing is. That's what good editing is. I'm not saying I'm good at either, but there's a reason why it doesn't seem that long. Anyhow, still nothing going on, but as I said, we would spend the last 20-ish minutes of the podcast, a little less of 20-ish minutes talking NBA playoffs. So this is the part of the podcast where Sam looks dumb shit up. Hey, I'm looking for is NBA playoffs. Because man, we're gonna talk a little bit about each of these series. So currently, as things are currently placed, Game 4 tonight between the Bucks and the Heat. Miami, the 8 seed, leads Milwaukee, the 1 seed, 2 games to 1, which I got to be real, doesn't happen very often. And yes, part of the reason for that is that the best player in the NBA, Giannis Antetokounmpo, is injured. He is back tonight, so we will see if Miami gets one back again, or excuse me, Milwaukee gets one back against Miami. I would love to see it. Love to see that series go long. I really would. The 1 seed on the other side of things, well, that's the Denver Nuggets. They lead 3-1 after a win last night, or win last night or 2 nights ago, one of the two, against the Timberwolves. I think they were up 3-0. I think they were supposed to sweep them last night, but Minnesota went off. Which, I mean, Anthony Edwards is a baller, so it'll happen from time to time. Anthony Edwards is absolutely a baller. It does show up, does appear. They lead 3-1. Denver's going to win that series. So that's not even remotely a question. Like in that first series, I'm not positive who's going to win. I know Denver's going to win this series. It's not going to be close. There's a series that's already over, believe it or not. A team already has gotten bounced. Philly beat Brooklyn in four. They were competitive four, but Philly beat Brooklyn in four. It's a three beat and a six in the East. 3-6 in the West is maybe the best series so far, period. I genuinely mean that. The Sacramento Golden State series rules. And that's not just because I'm down here and like I'm seeing a lot of it in person. Not like actually the games, but like the fans. But like, dude, it's just great basketball. Well, I will say, De'Aaron Fox broke his finger, so he's out for a while, which won't be fun. It probably means Golden State's gonna win the series, which sucks. So I really would have really liked to see Sacramento win that series. Well, the thing with the NBA, the people, most other sports, you reseed, right? And the only ones that you sport like you don't do that at all is basketball, whether it be NBA or NCAA. You don't reseed. Like even if Miami beats Milwaukee, right? The 8 seed beats the 1 seed, they're still gonna play the 4 or the 5. It's probably gonna be the Knicks. Series. We gone through the 1/8s and the 6 threes. Go to the 4 5s. Cleveland and New York. I gotta say, Knicks fans are wildin', but for good reason. They lead 3-1. They're probably gonna wrap this thing up in Actually, you know what? I would love to see them win it in Game 6, just because I would love to see Knicks fans leave. Like the videos of Knicks fans leaving Madison Square Garden after that win are gonna be fucking insane. Suns Clippers is another one that's 3-1. Phoenix probably gonna win that one 5. If I had to guess it. Home. In the other series, final series, 2-7s. Celtics leading the Hawks 3-1. Trailing the Lakers 2-1. As of me recording this, April 24th. It'll come out on the 25th, but it's April 24th. So tonight, I am going to watch Milwaukee, Miami, and LA, Memphis. Watch them intermittently between, doing sets and going to say cruise and all that kind of business. Excuse my yawn. It's been one of those type of days. A real yawner of a day, if I'm being real. Oh, Lord. Well, there's about 12 minutes left in this podcast. We're coming down to it. I appreciate you guys for hanging out. I really do. I know you might not believe me when I say that, but it does. It does matter to me. I know you aren't listening, but that's fine. It's fine. No worries. Who would be worried about that? I'm sorry. I just opened social media and the spaghetti blender. And just go fuck yourself, lady. Fuck yourself. That is behavior that I don't condone. That's behavior that I just don't condone. Putting putting spaghetti in a blender. It wasn't even like it was. Ugh. Why does it make me more upset that it's like uncooked spaghetti in a blender? Like cooked spaghetti in a blender, that's still disastrous. You're still making liquid spaghetti. That's awful. But still, man. So looking ahead at these NBA playoffs, looking ahead, it really does look like that. And look, that 1-8 that Miami leads. I know they lead, but also with if Giannis comes back, Milwaukee's probably gonna win that series. Milwaukee, New York would be a lot of fun. Philadelphia, Boston would be crazy. Just the most vicious NBA fans up against each other, nothing else. Then in the West, Denver and Phoenix is interesting. If I had it my way, That would probably be the Western Conference final. It does sort of bum me out just a little bit that that's not the Western Conference final, but that's all right. I really do think the Lakers end up beating the Grizzlies, and I do think that the Warriors end up beating the Kings. So a Warriors Lakers series is very fun. You get to watch California fucking eat itself alive. But still, knowing that there will be a chance that one of those two teams could go to the finals. Oh, that bothers me. Oh, that bothers me. I don't like Denver, but I would really enjoy it being Denver over any of those California teams. For fuck's sake. For fuck sake. I do have to say, I think Denver does come out of the West just because they are so much better than everybody else. I think if you got, and look, I think if Denver, well, I think the best series is Denver, Philadelphia. As crazy as that is, I think that's the most fun series just because it's like two best big man in the league going at it. Like it's some 60s shit, you know? Best two big man in the league going at it. Or entertaining. Like I love that, dude. I love that story. Oh, here we go. It's happened. Sorry, but Aaron Rodgers to the Jets confirmed. A 2023 second round, a 2023 first pick swap, and a 2024 conditional first round pick. That's a weirdly good deal for the Jets. Texting my buddy Chris right now. Buddy Chris is like the only Jets fan I know. Let's see here. Rodgers GIF. Aaron Rodgers. Bingo. Yeah, I'm sending him a little Aaron Rodgers. Give him a little taking a toke. Oh man. So let's take a look at what this means draft wise. The Jets and the Packers are trading first round pick swap in 2023. Well, let's look up the draft order then. Get a little look see here at the draft order. Huh. So the 13 taking the either the 42 or the 43 pick. 2023 second round pick. I don't know if that's their pick or the one that they acquired the Cleveland Browns in a trade. That is interesting though. And a conditional 2024 first. What condition? If it's not that, is it a second? Does it move to 2025? These are the type of answers I try to answer on this podcast, you guys. These are the questions. All right, here we go. The official trade package. Jets get Aaron Rodgers, okay. The number 15 pick, okay. And a 2023 third round pick, okay. So the Jets get pick number Aaron Rodgers, pick number 15, and pick number 170. Packers get the number 13 pick, the number 42 pick, the number 207 pick, and a conditional 2024 second round pick that, okay, so it's a second round pick in 2024 that becomes a first if Rodgers plays 65% of plays. Oh, shit. Really? Huh. I mean, it doesn't say play well, it just says play. So I guess just do what you got to do. of Cleveland, the NFL. Okay, let's see what his. So at the end of the day, the Jets basically trade 2 second round pick for Rodgers and move down 2 spots in the first round. If Rodgers does come back for another season, that changes to a first. It's a lot, but somehow seems pretty reasonable. And that does seem pretty reasonable. Move up 2 spots, maybe give him a second one if he's good, but if not, it's a couple of seconds. I think that's a pretty good deal. Well, I'm glad that news broke here on the podcast because now we're able to, kill some more time on here. What it, look at that. Look at that. That's it's crazy though. Josh Allen, Aaron Rodgers, Tua in that Mike McDaniel system. I don't want to say just Tua because Tua is not the same type of dude at all as Rodgers or Allen. But Mike McDaniel's scheme can make anybody look like the man. So, not anybody, but someone with an arm. You can throw a football at all. You can look like the man, regardless of if you're actually good or not. Yeah, this is crazy. Another person brought up a great point. So if Rodgers plays one season, plays the entire season, and then quits. So if he plays all of 2023 and he's like, I never want to do this again. The Jets give a second round pick and a first to rent him for the season and pay him a boatload of money. Wow. Yeah, I mean, more or less. It's how it seems as if it's worked out. I haven't read the contracts or the trade agreements, but it's what seems to make sense. Ooh, this will be a conversation for next week's podcast. I just saw this best football movies. Oh, that is absolutely a conversation for Thursday's podcast. And Thursday's podcast is gonna be pretty football heavy. Getting ready for the draft. We're gonna have a couple of pretty football heavy episodes in a row. To keep it 100 with you, and you're gonna fucking like it. Yeah, you are. Anyways, what's going on this week? What does Sam have popping? So let me let y'all know. Tonight, I'm headed down to Santa Cruz. Gonna be going down with the boy Howard Lynn. Gonna be going to Abbott Square. Shout out Brian putting us up there. Then over to Rosie McCann. Shout out Michael Booth putting us on there. Gonna go back up to Woodhams afterwards. That'll be a good time. Yeah, man. Other than that, not a ton to report. Hanging out, it's gonna be a good time. I can't wait for it. So yeah, gonna do that Tuesday. Gonna be working over at Splash Bar in downtown San Jose. Feel free to come by for a some trivia. And then on Wednesday, I will be over at the Caravan. Gonna be there. And then Thursday, not doing comedy, none of that shit. Gonna be watching the draft, doing fucking football heavy podcast episode. It's gonna be a lot of fun. But yeah, man, that's gonna be me. That's gonna be what I'm up to. What about you? What are you doing? Oh man, I appreciate you guys hanging out. I really do. If you did, you're cool and you're appreciated for it. It's a good time. It's a good time having you guys here. I don't know. Excited to go down to Santa Cruz today. It'll be good kicking it with Albert Lynn. Best joke writer in San Jose, baby. That's what I think, at least. That's what I argue. I should just put that. I should just put that on him and just make him have to live with that. Wow, man. People say. Oh, that's gonna be great. That isn't good. I'm just gonna say that to everybody I meet. Everybody I meet, I'm saying that. Okay, you have to live up to it. That's probably not fair, but oh well. We'll make it fair. Fool, I'm buying you a fucking Starbucks on the way over today. Don't worry, you get what you need. Still in. But yeah, man. Not much to tell you else to tell you guys. Did the podcast. Glad you guys have been able to hang out for it. I think it's gonna be I think Thursday's episode's gonna be a lot of fun. I think it will be. Like I know it doesn't seem like it, but football heavy episode's gonna be fun. We're gonna talk about our favorite football movies. Gonna talk about the maybe like the top games of last year. Something like who knows? We'll do a couple of things. I know it sounds goofy, but we will. It's gonna be fun. Be fun. Last 4 weeks, I am way fucking excited for this one. Way fucking excited. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Just so excited to go down to Santa Cruz tonight. Down to Santa Cruz. Gonna go. Dude, it's gonna be nice down there too. Let me check the. Oh my God, it's gonna be hot. Check the weather in Santa Cruz. It's mid 60s, 70s. That'll be fine. It will be fine. San Jose's gonna be warm as all hell too. Oh, and it's only getting hotter. Good Lord. But all right, anyways, appreciate you guys hanging out. I really do. Um, come out to Woodham's tonight or to Santa Cruz if you're there, but no, you won't be there. That'd be silly to ask. Instead, come to Splash. Come do some trivia Tuesday night. If you're not doing that, care around Wednesday. Now I don't see you the rest of the week. But anyways, like I said, come out to come out to Splash Bar tonight. The night this comes out, Tuesday night. Gonna do some trivia there. Also Wednesday, Caravan Lounge, and on Thursday, NFL Draft. All right. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for hanging out. I should be ashamed with Sam Schmidt. Catch you next time. Peace.